Hey, where you going? Why you gonna run away? So I wanted to take this moment to discuss something. All right, cool. All right. So anyway, okay. So somebody asked me a question recently about, um, well, again, I'm always gonna say the same things about slowing down, going back to square one, so that we avoid injury. Now, somebody was like, I just want to lose weight. Like, can we just start losing weight? I don't want to do this stuff. And when I was in California, one of the guys that I was training, I was trying to, train him properly and safely and address some of the muscle imbalances and structural issues that he had going on with his body. But he was like, dude, I just want to get buff. Like, can we stop all this stuff? Actually, a couple guys did that. Was like getting frustrated. I'm like, dude, your back is so rounded and your hips can't even move. You're going to hurt your back. And he was an older dude, too. And I was like, you're going to hurt your back. And he was like, he didn't want to like say, well, I don't care. He didn't want to say, okay, I hear you, I understand. He was just like, well, I just want to, do this stuff. I'm like, but are you hearing me? And a lot of people, I don't know what the word is. I don't know if the word is stubborn or if they're just so sick and tired of being, fat or overweight or out of shape that they're such in a hurry to get to their goal that they don't really listen to common sense wisdom. It's like me. Right now, I got 3 bars of gas, right? I'm going to make it to the store and back, no problem. But let's say I'm going to drive to Tampa right now, right? I'm not going to make it on these little 3 bars of gas, okay? So here's the thing. I'm such in a hurry to get to Tampa. Let's say something's going on out there. I need to get there by a certain time. I'm such in a hurry that even though I know I only got 3 bars of gas, why would I be so irresponsible and be like, well, I don't got time to get gas. I need to make it there. I got a job interview, let's say. I need to make it there now. I don't have time to stop for gas. Well, guess what? Go ahead. What's going to happen? You're going to run out of gas, and then guess what? You're not going to make it to your destination. You're not going to make it to your interview on time at all. Or, let's say, I need to make it to my job interview in Tampa. Okay, it's about an hour and a half, 2-hour drive. I got 3 bars of gas. Okay, but let's say I did put gas. Okay, but guess what? I'm speeding down the highway. I'm speeding, and I'm like, well, because I got to make it. I'm so focused on making it to my destination, to my goal, that I don't listen to common sense reason that tells me to drive the speed limit, and guess what's going to happen? I get pulled over by a cop. They're taking their sweet time walking up to the car, talking to me, and I'm like, my interview. I'm going to run late now. I'm going to be late. Why? Because you don't take the time to do what's necessary to make it to your destination safely, okay, without interruption, without an obstacle or a roadblock or wasting time with a cop or running out of gas. You got to slow down, take the time so that you can actually make it to the destination, your goal, the job interview, or whatever it is. Get my point? So you could be risky if you want to. But like I've said in other videos, I've been risky with my own health. I've been risky with, muscle injury or, but certain things you have to love yourself enough to say, you know what, I'd rather see success in this area than to try to be in such a hurry to reach this goal of mine and end up suffering the consequences of injury or some other problem. Okay? Myself, I was trying to work my shoulders one day at home, and my left shoulder felt weak. It just felt like, almost like it was kind of like coming dislocated. It's called subluxation. It was kind of like get dislocated every time I did this move. I let it like go a little bit too far, and it was kind of like feeling like it was dislocating. It was weird. I was like, that feels kind of weak. It feels like my tendons and ligaments and things, it just feels weak. Like it's not really holding my shoulder intact. But I didn't listen, and I'm like, but I want to build muscle. So I went heavy. I was doing shoulder workout, doing shoulder presses with the barbell, going pretty heavy. And all of a sudden, I push up, and as soon as I started coming down, it gave up. It gave way. It was like, ugh. My shoulder was like, oh, I can't. My shoulder was done. So I put the barbell down, thinking, oh, whoo, that's my limit. No, it was past my limit, because for the next, I would say, 4 months, my shoulder, I couldn't do exercise with my shoulder. It was too late. I'm thinking, ooh, I stopped right away. I stopped as soon as I felt that. Yeah, what you felt was injury. It wasn't just a sign. I felt the injury. And then again, 4 months later, I'm like, I can't use my freaking shoulder now. I can't get buff in my shoulders because my left shoulder gave out, and now it's weak, and now it's, it's injured, torn, or something. So I straight went to the doctor. I thought I had a torn rotator cuff. I thought I had a torn meniscus. I didn't know what the problem was. I went to the doctor to get an MRI and stuff, and it turns out that there was just there's some weak rotator cuff muscles in my muscle that I have to do some kind of like physical therapy type stuff for my shoulder joint to stabilize it so that I can go heavier. But again, the little exercises that we do for physical therapy, they're boring. They're slow, they're light, they're not heavy, they're not building big, huge muscle. They're not doing that stuff. It doesn't feed my ego at all. You know what I mean? It's like a step backward. And why don't I want to take a step backward to address those issues? Because of my ego. I'm a man, I want to get big and buff, blah, blah, blah. Okay? Because of my pride. But if I took care of that first and not try to go heavy shoulders, yeah. If I just took care of that first, as soon as I felt any bit of, wait, this feels kind of like it's not strong enough, it's not stable enough. If I would have took care of it at the very beginning, then I would not have had that injury for 4 months. So again, like I said, personal experience, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. So some encouragement to everybody. Take the time to address the weak points of your body, okay? Because if you don't, you're going to have an injury, and then you're going to be hating life. You're going to be mad at yourself. You're going to say, why didn't I just, I should have just, and now you're hurt and injured. And now guess what? When I wasn't able to do shoulder exercises, yeah, I could do core, yeah, I could do glutes, yeah, I could do legs, yeah, I could do, abs and certain things, but my shoulders for 4 months, they're shrinking. I'm not getting big and buff. My goal is to get lean and tone and a little more size, you know what I mean? Anyway, so you get the point. I'll hit you all up in a little bit.